Welcome back. Time now for news from the left. Georgia's former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan, a CNN political commentator, rabid never-Trumper who sold out his political party to help the other side for a meager CNN paycheck. Well, over the weekend, Duncan weighed in on whether Trump should be the GOP's presidential nominee. And in this statement, he says one of the stupidest things I've ever heard on television. Enjoy.
This is maybe funny to say, but I was making this analogy last night. You know, nominating Donald Trump for the Republican Party is a lot like peeing in your pants, right? It's going to feel good for a couple of seconds, but then you wake up and you realize the realities of what you just did.
Yeah, it feels great when you pee in your pants, according to Jeff Duncan. It's a good thing he's pretty because he's not much on TV, I guess, but oh well. Next up, even John Fetterman is admitting Trump support is strong in his state. In a New York Times interview, Fetterman was asked if the multiple indictments are hurting Trump politically in his state. He responded with, "It doesn't matter. I'm a senator, and I'm not sure how many times he's been indicted. He's been impeached twice. Has that changed anything? You're still seeing Trump signs everywhere in Pennsylvania. You have to respect his strength in all of that." Pennsylvanians respect a president that actually cares about the people and actually gets things done. That's the honest truth. They also like the president's not corrupt, I guess. Finally, another atrocious education story and a reminder of the change that this country so desperately needs. An Ohio public school backed by NBA star LeBron James is doing so poorly, not one of its 8th grade students have passed state math tests in over 3 years. This according to data presented at a local school board meeting. In 2018, LeBron helped open the I Promise School in his hometown of Akron in partnership with his LeBron James Family Foundation. A bunch of other stuff he does that probably doesn't help a lot, but makes him feel good. The mission was to help students already falling behind, but according to this report, the last time these students passed the state's math test was in the 3rd grade, the school district calling it discouraging. If you want to know why the Department of Education needs to be dismantled, along with the unions, and why charter schools should be the only game in town, it's because school districts can see an entire grade of students fail math for 3 years and call it discouraging. Can you imagine if you were paying taxes in a school district where the kids hadn't passed a math test in 3 years, and you hear these idiots say, well, that certainly is discouraging? That's the bar. And people don't think we need to change everything. But thanks, LeBron, for pretending to care and for sitting there and pretending like you're doing something while your school just falls apart from your $50 million mansion. We certainly believe it. And finally, the sanctuary city of Chicago ready to pay the rich to pay for homeless, tax the rich to pay for homeless shelters. All part of a Democrat Mayor Brandon Johnson's new policy would increase property taxes from, get this, 0.75% to 2.65% property tax. It's like triple the property taxes on people who own properties worth over $1 million, which, by the way, in Chicago is probably, what, a 2-bedroom apartment? It comes as Chicago residents have grown increasingly frustrated with illegal migrants overwhelming the city's shelters, draining resources, wreaking havoc in their communities.
They disrespect us, they rob us, they harass us.
Let me say this. They got one more time to deal with it, because otherwise, next time they deal with it, they're going to deal with it from the streets.
That's how the people sound in Chicago. And now they're going to try and just pump the taxes up. This guy, Brandon Johnson, that's running Chicago, it is going to be a disaster. And they keep just voting for more of it. Amazing.